mo kí gbogbo ọmọ yorùbá jákèjádò àgbáláyé o. Mo kí wa tẹ̀ṣọ́-tẹ̀ṣọ́, mo kí wa tológun-tológun. A kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi, ohun tá a gbọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ ní ilẹ̀ yorùbá pẹ̀lú àwọn fúlàní ajínigbé ajínipa, òun la tún mú wá o. A gbọ́ ní kùtùkùtù òwúrọ̀ yìí wípé àwọn àgbààgbà kan ní ilẹ̀ yorùbá pé wọ́n kóra wọn jọ láti ṣèpẹ̀ fún Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, láti rán Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu létí pé kì í ṣe àdéhùn wọn rèé o tí a fi kó ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ sí ọ nídìí. Kì í ṣe àdéhùn wọn rèé o tí àwọn ẹ̀yà kan wá wọ ìlú wọn tí wọ́n ń pa wọ́n lójoojúmọ́. Wọ́n ní àwọn àgbààgbà yìí, wọ́n ní wọ́n sọ wípé kí Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu kó jọ kó dákun kó lo gbogbo agbára tó bá ní, kó sa gbogbo ipá tó bá lè sà pátápátá láti dẹ́kun àwọn Fúlàní ajínigbé ajínipa ní South West. Kí gbogbo ìpànìyàn kó lè dáwọ́ dúró, nítorí pé ohun tí wọ́n rò tí wọ́n rí rèé tí wọ́n fi jáde láti pariwo wípé ọmọ ẹni òun ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká fi ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ sídìí ọmọ ẹlòmíín. Wọ́n wá ní kí Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu kó jọ o kó má jẹ́ kí ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ yóò já bálabàla játijàti mọ́ nídìí o, nítorí pé tó bá lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀ á jẹ́ wípé ó kọjú Yorùbá sóòrùn alẹ́ ni o. Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí òun ni brọ́dà wa kan tí àjọ ń jàjàǹgbara, táwọn ń ja ti Biafra táwa náà ń ja ti Yorùbá. Brọ́dà wa Biafra yìí wá jáde, ó láwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan tó sọ nínú fídíò yìí. Ó láwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan tó sọ. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ jẹ́ kájọ farabalẹ̀ kájọ gbọ́, káwa náà lè mọrú èsì tí a máa fi sí abẹ́ comment section. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ farabalẹ̀ dáadáa, ẹ bá mi wo fídíò yìí.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is April 3, being Thursday, 2025. The whole Yoruba socio-cultural group and groups, they have come together to demand that Tinubu should use his presidential power. He should use the best opportunity he have now to make sure that his own Yoruba land will not be taken over by the terrorists. So they called them the Yoruba Assembly. They came together to demand this, telling Tinubu to swing into action before everything will get out of hand. But that is another pretense. You and I know that Tinubu don't have the power to stop it. What is going on in Nigeria now? What is going on in Nigeria now? Tinubu knows that he himself don't have the power to stop it. And during his campaign, he confessed to one woman that he don't have the power, that if he want to fight insecurity, that they will kill him. That was what Tinubu said. Listen.
And Aswaju called me. He says, Hajia, I said, sir. He said, I respect your stance on not accepting the appointment. I said, yes, sir. Because I can't be a zombie. I just can't follow you because you said I should follow you. Let me know what you have for us up north. Because if I made a mistake on Buhari, with you, the truth is written on the horizon. So I have to know what you have for us. He said he's in London, that if I can, I should go over. He offered to buy me a ticket. I said, no, sir, I can afford a ticket. And then he said, can I get a hotel for you? I said, yes, that I will appreciate. I took the next Lufthansa to London. I saw him that same night, and we sat. And I said, sir, the reason why I'm not accepting your appointment is because I don't know what you have for us up north. Because in the north, every single person is either waiting to be killed or kidnapped. We can't go on like this. What is your blueprint for us? He told me that he doesn't have anything for us. I said, you mean, sir, you don't have a blueprint? He said, I can't have a blueprint because if I have a blueprint, I'll be stepping on too many toes and they might even kill me. This was what he said.
The level of pretense of people who are in power in Nigeria scares me a lot. It makes me marvel. What kind of human are black people? I am sorry that I'm using some racial words that I'm not supposed to use because I'm still a black man, but what kind of people are we? Your governors, most senators, your presidents, all these Afenife, they know the reality on ground. They know who are sponsoring all this insecurity. They know. A lot of people have come out to confess. They told us the truth. People who are in military, who are in DSS, who are in national intelligence, they told us that this is a well-sponsored terrorism by the government because they want Islamic State of West Africa province to be a reality. So anyone coming out to tell Tinubu, stop the insecurity, you are just trying to deceive the people who don't know what is going on. You are trying to deceive the gullibles. But it is not time for you to deceive everyone. The time to deceive everybody for a very long time is past. Now we know what you know. So all this media propaganda, Tinubu should stop insecurity. CDS will come out, CDS will say, I want to stop insecurity. Kunle Olawumi came to Chinese television to challenge all of them. He said, DSS knows what I'm saying, ask them. NIA knows what I'm saying, ask them. The military knows what I'm saying, ask them. They are the ones sponsoring this insecurity. Kunle Olawumi is still alive. Go dare to challenge him that he don't know what he's saying. He was the head of Nigeria Intelligence Agency. Go and challenge him. You see, people are so dumb to the extent that they don't see what is going on in Nigeria today, but your eyes will open very soon. You think all this attack going on in villages, all these soldiers they are beheading, the biggest military camp in the north, military barrack, is being controlled by ISWAP. As I speak to you now, nobody will tell you that. Down from the north to Plateau to Gombe to Yobe, down to Enugu, most of the schools have been occupied by bandits. The security agencies knows, their governors knows, the president knows. The question is, why are they not fighting it? If you can get the answer, you will not come out to talk rubbish again. If you can get the answer, why terrorists occupy military barracks as I speak to you, occupying schools, why the military did not go to fish them out? If you get the answer, you won't bother about all this hula bando going on in Nigeria. You will just keep quiet and allow the dead horse to lie. The truth is this, Nigeria can never be sustainable. Yeah, there is a high-profile sponsored terrorism in Nigeria. A high-profile sponsored terrorism in Nigeria. They don't hide it. Buhari admitted that he imported all these terrorists. The PDP heads then, during Andimodu Sheriff that time, okay, they use even PDP imported terrorists to help them do election. Right from that time, the constant importation for their Biden has been going on. And no one, the gullibles, the Nigerians who don't even understand what is going on, they don't know. All they're interested in, let my brother become councillor, let my brother become local government chairman. They are just inside the car, let my brother become a governor, a NDDC chairman, just a position where they can plug and suck the money. They are okay. They are okay. They don't think about the future. This UG, that people. Sometimes I am marveled the kind of mentality you people have. If it is in America, the heads of CIA or FBI just come out to say that these are the people sponsoring terrorism. If those people are not detained or executed that day, there will be civil war. But Nigerians, they don't learn from history. They don't. Let them just eat. Once they are satisfied, forget about today. How can you grow like this? So, when I see this news that flush out terrorists from Yoruba land, Yoruba group demand immediate action from Tinubu, I say, who are these people who are still trying to deceive the whole Nigerians? People should stop deceiving us. We know these things. Or should we start talking? We know all these things. Let us not come out. We know you people should always come out to tell the truth. Nigeria is not sustainable. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you like fight for Nigeria for the next 50 years, it's not going to work. What I wonder who saw then and called Nigeria a mere geographical entity. If you understand what he saw, you will understand what I'm saying. What led the people like Ojukwu then to go and do the Aburi Accord that Gowon violated? What led the Ojukwu then to declare the Biafra and said, no, we are leaving this. This thing is not sustainable. We can't live here. If you understand it, wherever those people who fought the war is, may their soul rest in peace. Wherever their soul is, if the dead can see, they will be laughing at the stupidity of so many Nigerians because everything we are running from, we are still going to meet it. Is it not this thing that is going on now? Yesterday, we learned that from Castina, that a lot of people troop out from another country, terrorists entering into Nigeria. Where are they heading? They're still heading to the south because the north is already conquered. They're still heading to the south. Everybody is just folding hands. You don't know what is going on. You know nothing. Or your mother is not going to farm. Nobody is even going to farm. So it's only the people that can stop this by a revolution to disintegrate this country. If you like, stay agile, okay? What you argued yesterday, you are not arguing today again because you have seen. So when you will see this one again, you will not argue, all right? So let us just summarize this article that says that the Yoruba Assembly, in collaboration with various pan-Yoruba groups, has demanded immediate and decisive measure from President Bola Tinubu's administration to curb the rising wave of terrorism lodging the western Nigeria. The group made the call during the Western Nigeria Security Summit held at Oramiya Hall in Ikeja, Lagos State, where stakeholders, security experts, and traditional leaders gathered to address the security crisis threatening the region. Yes, it is good to talk about your region. What about other regions? See, you people should answer this question. Imagine if Yoruba nation is what you people have. Do you think that Fulani terrorists will invade your land? Who burned them? The effect of one Nigeria is the one causing all these things. And if this thing did not end peacefully, it's going to consume everyone. Do you see the graph of the rising killing and insecurity in Nigeria? It will get to everyone. Yeah. It says, in his keynote address delivered on behalf of the Summit Planning Committee, Adeoye, okay, painted a grim picture of the ongoing violence in Yoruba land, citing the alarming rise in terrorist attack, kidnapping, and land invasion. Adeoye emphasized that the people of Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Kwara, Kogi, Ondo, Ekiti, Edo, and Delta states have suffered relentless assaults that have cost thousands of lives. That is true. Okay, that is just the truth. These states he mentioned, but it's not limited to these states. But I'm so disappointed to people who call themselves leaders. If, for example, that I had found my way to the position of a governor, it's either I rule or they remove me, or I caused another kind of revolution. Because you can't come in my state and kill one, so if I'm a governor, what am I doing with the state money? Empower the people, vigilante. We will secure everywhere. You dare enter our state, you are gone. Totally gone. But we don't have people like that, okay? And that is why the people are suffering. Now, one of the greatest opposition I have about my report is the activities of the Fulani herdsmen, who are terrorists as they call them, herdsmen, in the southeast. They are the greatest opposition I have because I made almost 15 videos about the activities of the Fulanis who are terrorizing in the southeast. But in these videos, a lot of people confront me and they told me that that is not true. That these people are not the major people terrorizing in the southeast. But I said from all angles, we discovered that, yes, we believe that they are indigenous people who are kidnapping, but the rate is not up to 10%. To be compared with what the activities of Fulanis that are unchecked. That is where the problem comes. They are unchecked, okay? These activities are unchecked. Now today, I saw this, my attention was drawn to this news from Sahara Reporters that said that jihadist herdsmen account for 80% of killings in the southeast. Jihadist herdsmen account for 80% of the killings in the southeast. Enugu, Imo are the worst hit states. Report. Now, I started going down to understand, okay, let me know where this report is coming from. And it reads that an investigative report has shown that jihadist Fulani herdsmen are responsible for an estimated 80% of killings in Nigeria's southeast region. Okay? Now, the second paragraph said that the report by the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Inter-Society. So, I started digging into the reports of the Inter-Society, this firm. I started understanding their statistics before. Is it okay? Are these people, do they do their research well? I discovered that yes, these people have been excellent in their reports and their research so far. Now, the reason why this video is very important to me because I have been vindicated. Now, time without number, anytime they said, oh, it is the people who are agitating, it is ESN, I used to use one statement. I said, once you are pointing finger at the wrong place, the real people who are committing this thing will be boosted. They will have morale, they will have the impetus to go and do more. Why? Because the atrocities they are committing, it is the wrong people you are pointing fingers to. And that is the reason why when I saw, there was a video that was circulating online where a journalist was there saying, look at the scores on ground, these are the activities of ESN. I said, that is not how to do a report because you just face camera, you talk what you want. No, where is your proof? Where is your research? You see, in this life, there is nothing hidden that will never come out to the limelight. If you like, use money to subdue through your report every truth. Make people believe in your lies. It will not last forever. Now, why is it that this report is important? This is because right from time, they lied to you that IPOB, ESN, these are the people committing atrocities in the southeast. They lied to you. Big lie. They lied to you. The truth is coming out. I especially have been vindicated because most of people say the challenges they have with me is because the Fulanis are not terrorizing in the southeast. I said, that is a big lie. Most of the time, they block road in Imo State, they block road in Anambra, they block road in Enugu. Nobody will pass. These people have taken over the southeast. There is no region in Nigeria that is exempted as I speak to you now. Now, that is not the only thing. As I speak to you, issues of local government in Eamofu, bandits are occupying schools there. For you to understand the level of dominion they have. They have dominion. But the question is, your governors, is it that they don't know? They know. They are colluding. That is the simple way to use to, to pass this puzzle. It's a puzzle. How can this thing be happening? Your governors know. What are they doing? In other words, they are colluding. Look at what happened in Ebonyi State the other day. So, let us understand this report very well, okay? Now, it continues that according to the report, the jihadist group have killed approximately 300 Christians in the first quarter of 2025 alone. This is terrible. 16 persons were killed the other day in Oromi. The whole nation is enraged. But 300 Christians in the first quarter of 2025 have been killed. Now, a notable incident occurred on February 2nd, 2025 in the Nkanaha area of Ishelu local government in Ebonyi State, where at least 20 individuals were allegedly hacked to death in an open attack, according to the report. That is what happened in Ebonyi State. We are aware of it. We saw the video after they killed the dead bodies, when police was guiding those dead bodies. Okay, now, they say the report also implicated the Nigerian military, accusing them of extrajudicial killing. I have about 8 videos of it where people call them during my live session to tell me how Nigerian police will meet people, they will tag them IPOB and kill them. Some of them, they whisk them away. You will never see them again, okay? Some of them, they took them to the north. And remember that I reported to you when flood happened in Borno State, they brought out some persons out of the prison, they shot them. I reported everything that happens, okay? If you have been following me, there is nothing that will happen about insecurity that you will ask question, how did it happen? Because I will just be giving you the report step by step. Now, it continued that the report alleged that between January to March 2025, the military was responsible for at least 200 deaths under the pretense of neutralizing members of the Eastern Security Network, ESN, and the indigenous people of Biafra. Now, this is what I want to say here. I might be wrong on this, okay? Now, the military saying they are neutralizing ESN, all those people, no, that is not true. They make sure they neutralize the youths who will be able to stand up against the jihadists. Now, if they are neutralizing the ESN, what happened to bandits? As I speak to you, if you say I am lying, I want you to go there and do video, and I'll give you ₦1 million. If you can go there and do video of the primary school that I will tell you, the particular primary school, the area that the jihadists are occupying in Ninu state, I will give you ₦1 million. If you can go there and do video without losing your life. This is a very serious matter, but people are not paid. Okay, the military who said they are neutralizing the ESN, all those blah, 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 what are they doing? And T.Y. Danjuma told you that the military and police are colluding with these people to commit ethnic cleansing. Well, let us continue to the end of this article. We'll explain everything here for you. Now, the situation in the southeast has reached an alarming level, with about 600 secret locations identified as operational bases for jihadist militants, stated Emeka Ume Agbara, chairman of the Inter Society. I don't know whether you understand what I just read here, okay? They said that the situation in the southeast has reached an alarming level, with about 600 secret locations identified as operational bases for the jihadists. So the jihadists have 600 cells in the southeast. Ofone. So I know people will say, Ofone, it is finished. 600 cells, 600 camps of the jihadists in the southeast. So if they call up today and said, fight, tell me, where would you be? You from the southeast. You that have accused IPOB, have accused people, you have told the whole world that it was Simon Ekpa, it was Nnamdi Kanu, it was this, it was IPOB, it was ESN. Now, the whole region is under siege. You are gone. You are gone and gone forever. See, if the police and military are not colluding with these people, how can they have this level of dominion to establish 600 cells? And if you know the stories that always come out from Nigeria, you will think that no, these things are supposed not to exist, but indeed they are existing. They are existing. Now, these groups operated in an estimated 1,000 locations across Eastern region, wielding an estimated 400,000 illicit small arms and light weapons, he added. The breakdown of the death toll across the 5 southeast states, according to the report, showed that Enugu State recorded 1,800 deaths between April 2016 and March 2025, with major attacks in Ugu, Onye, Ama, Ugwogo, Nike, OP, and Soka, all those areas, and Nkano East. Okay. Now, also in Abia State recorded 2,000 deaths between June 2015 and March 2025, with hotspots including Uturu, Omoneochi, and what's the name of this one? Isukwato. Okay. Imo State recorded 2,100 deaths between January 2020 and March 2025, notably in Okigwe, Ono, Oguta, and Ohaji. Egbema, okay? These are names of the places. Why in Ebonyi State recorded about 1,000 deaths between June 2015 March 2025, including attacks in Isiendo, Easy, and Ohako. And Anambra State recorded 800 deaths between June 2015 and March 2025, with killings reported in Oka North, Dunu Kofia, okay, Dunu Kofia, and Orumba North. The report alleged that the surge in attack began following the inauguration of former President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015, accusing his administration of turning a blind eye to a growing jihadist activities in the region. But do I have problem with this report? Absolutely no. I have problem with the Southeast governors. Yeah, I have problem with the Southeast governors. The problem I have with the Southeast governors is that these people are aware of this. No governor will tell me, including Soludo, that they are not aware of what I'm saying, or what this report is saying, or what has been happening in their domains. They are aware. So why do they swing the narratives accusing IPOB? This thing will get to their house, okay? It will get to their house. Very soon, Southeast governors will be running out of the government house. They will run out of government house very soon. Now, the article continues that in the past decade, over 9,800 people have lost their lives due to jihadi violence in the southeast, while another 10,500 were killed by military operations targeting civilians based on ethnic and religion grounds, the report added. The Nigerian military has faced criticism for its operations in the region. There is a pattern of selective law enforcement, said a local activist who requested anonymity. While jihadist groups continue their activities unchecked, innocent civilians are often labeled as terrorists and targeted. Also, the report highlighted the emergence of a coordinated jihadist alliance in Nigeria, allegedly formed in 2020 in Niger State. The alliance, according to the Inter-Society, includes Boko Haram, SWAP, Ansaru, and various Fulani militant groups. Despite widespread public outcry, there has been no official response from the Nigerian government regarding the report. The report, let's see it. Now, okay, let me finish up to say the security analysts warned that without urgent intervention, the situation in the southeast may further deteriorate. Now, the issue here is that is my problem. You see, if all these things are going on, that is not the major problem. The major problem is that these people, the governments, they know what is going on. They don't even mind. They don't do anything. They don't mind. Okay? They don't mind. So they will just keep quiet and turn their blind eye to what is going on. So that is the worst part that pains me most. And that, silence is also a reply. Silence is a response. That means that these people are involved in what is going on. Let me know what you think about this. I'm Okochapi myself, talking reality at officials.
Go push it for cows, yeah. Yeah. Thank God say no evil chop all. You push it.